Okay, welcome back to more Zelda Deluxe third quest. So, now we have the Master Sword already. We're gonna head on, at least start off level 9. I'm probably gonna split that into a couple parts, because there are quite a few kind of side paths you have to go to get various items in there. At least we have the Master Sword before even stepping foot in level 9. Because I know the first two quests you had to get, at least part way into level 9 before you get the sword. And, you know this little suspicious colored rock formation here. This is what you need a super bomb for. And, it may be a good idea to have found the magic key in level 8, because there are a lot of locked doors in this place. So unless you want to buy a whole bunch of extra keys, you might want to make sure you have magic key with you. Now, luckily, this isn't as large as the second quest. There's an 8x8 map on that one. Really annoying to go through that level. Again, it's already nice to have the Master Sword. You already have some major fuel to work with. Alright, I'm gonna start off by going left. Obviously you have to go on all the paths anyway, but might as well try to take the somewhat easier paths. Again, it already helps that you have the Master Sword. Okay, this room, actually I'm gonna come back to that in just a bit. Might need that for refills. Because you have a whole bunch of batrobes in this room, and nice sheer number of bats they spawn. Nice source for refills for you. And it's good to have sword beams for this room, because then you can snipe away at the wind robes. Yeah, this room can be a little bit annoying because there are not only the wind robes, but there are, wall masters in here as well. Yeah, that's why having the sword beams are kind of helpful. This room, yeah, you got a Patra 2. And the conveyor belts are not very helpful to you. I guess you just kind of hope you can clock out this room. no, a clock. Alright. I'm not complaining about that. And all that just for 20 rupees. Which is why I kind of left this room behind, because it's lots of refills. And totally can use this just for getting back health. Since the stuff in here pretty much does no damage to you. Very good chance you're gonna get more than enough refills to outpace any damage you take. And you just kind of wait for the clock to appear. But at least you know you have one of those types of rooms in this level. Just grind off all the refills you need. Yeah, this room can be a little bit of an issue because invisible enemies and so you can kind of guess one of the items you're gonna pick up in this place. Luckily the rooms with the invisible enemies aren't that difficult. This room is just a matter of getting positioning so that you can dodge the wind robes. I mean, once you get that in place, then, you know, the wind robes are kind of out of the equation, and then you can just focus on all the other enemies first. Okay, this room has a variety of stuff. I know there's some dark nuts in here. We might just leave that alone and actually just go up. Well, at least these lights aren't invisible. Any rooms that's just visible enemies, at least that's a, you know, somewhat of a blessing. Not more invisible enemies. I got some Gorias here, whiz robes. Luckily you can kind of see their shadows. So it's actually not too difficult to track them. Yeah, those are just regular whiz robes. And you gotta figure something's in this room. And there's your cross. Yeah, things get a little bit easier when you can actually see enemies now. Yeah, it's a little unfair that you have to go through some rooms that, you know, with no cross, but luckily the rooms aren't that difficult to go through. When you see some of the paths, like, later in the level that have invisible enemies, you'll see that, you know, the cross is really helpful for those types of rooms. Ah, there we go. Now I can see what I'm fighting. A lot easier to get through that room now. I assume this room also would have had invisible enemies. I think there's more to this room. Yeah, they actually stick the map fairly early in the level. It's kind of a new one. Used to seeing this at the very end. Well, at least the map isn't as large as is in the second quest. Oh, now you can see what you're battling in this room. And it's just backtracking to the start. Go up the other path from the beginning. I think all the enemies down here, all the batrobes already respawned, so I'll just keep them there for refills. Give me a nice constant source of refills to work with. I already got the level 5 levers. Good thing we have a Master Sword. Doesn't take as many hits to knock these things out now. You know, you imagine still having only a magical sword. Would it be like 8 hits or something? I could probably just leave those arrows there. Full on ammo right now. Okay, so we already got one of the items. And the other two items are kind of the same as in the other two quests. Yeah, this room could be a little bit annoying to go through. It may just be easiest to break as many of the Dark Knight's shields as possible so you can just attack head up. You just kind of take your time through the room. And just kind of just gradually snipe away at them. Yeah, it gets a little bit easier once you start whittling down the number of Dark Nuts in this room. And Goma 3 in this room with a lot of item bubbles. Probably easiest just to stay in the doorway. That way you don't have to worry about dodging all these bubbles. You know, you have a little more control over, you know, when you want to attack. It's kind of good if it goes up and down because you can get as many hits as you can in. Now, luckily I got plenty of arrows to waste. Okay, not much in this room. And try to get rid of all the Dark Nuts first. Those are kind of the biggest threat in this room. You're just left with the smaller enemies to deal with. And before going into the stairs, go up here to get another, I think it's another hint room. So fire arrows are in this place. I'm pretty sure it was changed, because I think maybe in the old versions, I think silver arrows did work on a Corporal Goma, but it just took a laundry load of silver arrows. Now I assume they don't work at all. Okay, you have a couple of homing Garias. Here's just trying to keep them stunned, kind of locked down. If you can do that, then this room's not that hard. Just gotta be cautious. I think each hit's a heart and a half, so damage piles up pretty quickly if you don't stun them. Make sure you bring a little extra money. There's plenty of ways to grind for cash. Other levels have, like, you know, those fire Zold trebles, batrobes, etc., so you can use that for money. So this shouldn't be that much of an issue to pay off the toll room. We're not going to go to the right yet. Because this actually leads to the end. I guess I can show it off and see what you're going to get blocked by. Yeah, so you have a level 4 Goma in this room. Yeah, silver arrows still work. Okay. So you could take the... I think you can take it out with silver arrows. It's just going to take a whole laundry load of them. I mean, I think it takes 9 fire arrows, so it's gonna, what, 18 or so silver arrows? So we're actually going to do this the legitimate way. Go get the fire arrows, because I'm not willing to waste that many arrows just to knock out a Goma. Well, what's the best way to start out with this room? At least a lot easier when I got most of them locked down. Yeah, this room can be a real pain to deal with. Again, just start off by breaking as many Dark Nut shields as you can. I think most of them are already broken. Because that helps, because now I can just stun them directly. Don't you love the hammer? That's such a good weapon to use there. It makes it a lot easier to get around this. And I might just leave that last one there. I think you just get refills in this room. And you can go right first. And this is what you probably want to bring the cross in for. Because otherwise, this room's invisible. All the enemies in this room would be invisible, so make your life a little easier. Now you can actually see everything. Oh, this room can get kind of messy. I don't know what the best way to really approach this room is. Oh, clock. Alright, not complaining about the clocks there. That makes this whole room a lot easier. Otherwise, you're just gonna be tanking out. Just do as much damage as you can. Although with Master Sword, it's not that big a deal because, you know, all these guys go down in one hit. And these are just regular Patras. Oval Patras, so not that big an issue. Oh, this room's gonna be fun to handle. Yeah, there were reflectors in this room, but with this many mirror robes, you may not have that much luck using the reflectors. Now, you might use it to get some extra damage on board, but the biggest yield is gonna come from your mirror shield. Kind of using the little half-tile tricks to kind of evade as much crap as you can in this room. Probably easiest just to use your own shield. After you take out all the mirror robes, claim your prize here, which is the red ring. Always good to see this thing. Now you could do this without the cross, it's just quite a ways harder because you can't see anything. Especially this type of room when you got all mirror robes, you know, can't see where they're coming from. I'm really good on arrows, so we'll just leave that there. This level gets a bit easier when you have a... Actually, I'm kind of curious, if a super bomb takes out these things in one hit. I've already broken their shields. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so I think it's, yeah, I think it does the equivalent of 8 regular bombs. Because it still took, I think, another couple of hits from the Master Sword. And the Master Sword's 2 magical sword hits. And I think it takes 12 magical sword hits to knock Death Knight out. Well, that's good to know for later on. Goody, another one of these things. Although you don't have to take this thing out, actually, because there's a locked door up there. But we're just gonna take it out just because we can. Luckily, it's otherwise an empty room. There's no other enemies in here, no statues or anything. candle gets pretty good mileage, so might as well get that as much usage as I can get. Before going back to the boomerang. And the boomerang is just kind of like the non-magic method. It's just gonna take a little while to whittle this thing down, but I think I got enough solid hits in with the candle that Boomerang should start taking over this. I mean, any sword hits I get in is just an extra bonus. Again, I don't think you really get anything for taking this thing out. Maybe just more ammo refills. Because it's a locked door at the top there, so you don't have to do anything with it. But this thing's almost down, so I think I have it, over half down. Got a good hit with that one. Yeah, all you get is more bombs. I'm already full on ammo anyway. This room's all purple stuff. Amusingly, the bats are also purple. The batrobes all the same thing, all purple. So I guess you could just wait and just try to get a clock in this room, actually. I can't really see where I am right now. But don't really mind because all these bats are just gonna drop refills for me. See, pretty much I got full health and still have plenty of bats left, dropping more refills. So this room actually isn't that bad. Just let all the bats multiply because basically a nice constant source of refills for you. Now there's really nothing in the upper room, but just to be complete, I'm just gonna go up here. So you're gonna lose a lot of money for that one. Okay, at least I got rid of one of the wind robes already. And luckily the other mirror robe's just kind of staying out of the way. Makes my life a little easier. And some free money right there. Okay, this will take you over to the left side. Oh, guess what? You have the battle. Patrick 3. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, so make sure hopefully you found the red ring. I am getting a fair number of refills, though. Well, that clock would have helped a little earlier, but, you know, might as well take whatever you can get. And if you're really injured from that Patra 3, don't worry, you got this room. Plenty of batrobes, so basically it's just more refills for you. This room's just waiting until you get a clock, essentially. And here we scoop up our fire arrow. And pretty much finished. The only little piece is that, you know, the little blank space there on the right. Yeah, because of that Goma fort I was blocking the path. So I'm probably gonna split this into 2 parts, and I'm gonna take the last part there, just go through that last little leg. And take out Ganon and finish up this 3rd quest. Alright, I'll see you guys later.